This is a final part of a 3-part tutorial showing you how you can create reskins for the UK Train Sim freeware packs. In this final section we'll be looking at how we use RW tools to check the blueprint file and make sure it contains all the information we need. So let's launch RW tools and file, open Railworks file. Let's go and find the asset that we cloned, so assets, UKTS_FP, housing, JN, scenery, buildings, and in here we have the demo reskin that we were looking at before. When using RW tools, I like to turn on the highlighting of the XML, and as you can see this is the asset that we cloned before. So we need to make sure that the reskin name exists in every one of the language boxes, as you can see here, and we also need to enter a description, which is what I've already done for this asset, which will be shown to the user if they hold their mouse over the asset in the selection panel. The last thing we need to check is the location of the geometry file. So the geometry file is the shape file, or also referred to as the GeoPcDx file. So quickly navigating back through the folders to find that GeoPcDx file. Here is the GeoPcDx, or the geometry or shape file. So we need to change these references here. So our reference is UKTS_FP/housing, followed by my unique ID, followed by scenery and buildings. The rest can stay the same, so just confirming that path, we have UKTS_FP, housing, JN, scenery, buildings, and then the name of the file. Make sure you leave the special square bracket code at the front there. You don't need to touch that part. So if we save our Railworks file, now we're going to load up Railworks and actually view the reskin in game. Just before we do that, we're going to delete the blueprints.pack file from the housing subfolder. This makes sure that Railworks will re-index and update its cache so that the asset shows. If you're not comfortable with doing that, then you can just clear all of the blueprint caches using the Railworks launcher and selecting the clear cache option. So let's launch Railworks. So we have Railworks running here, and I'm going to load up my test route. This test route is based on the TransPennine route template, so there was a brief glimpse of the loading screen there. So we'll pin out the panels on the left hand side. Now we're going to enable the object filter. This is where the structure that we took the time to create really makes the pack easy to use for the end user. So we just scroll down the list and there's our UKTS FP developer, and we simply enable the housing folder. So on the left hand side we now choose housing, and to find all the freeware pack assets we just press F on the keyboard and we jump straight to the freeware pack assets. So we'll select that and place it in game. Well, as you can see, the top part of my graffiti is showing through on there. So you can see Jim written on the side of the house. That's the end of this tutorial showing how you can reskin assets for the UK Train Sim freeware packs.